Hello, everybody. Happy
Hello.
Sunday. Let us see. I still hear the echo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear it when
Uh,
I was gone? Or did you
No.
just.
No.
No.
Right. Well, fine.
Try headphones, Elizabeth. Do you have
I
yeah,
don't
headphones?
have any. I don't
oh,
have any that I can hook up to this. I don't know. I'm too illiterate for that. Computer illiterate. No, it's fine. We're having a
I'm
what?
sorry, is it gone?
it's so weird
Mute?
because I hear it when we're talking. When you're talking, we don't hear it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like mute, but then like when you speak, unmute.
I'm gonna
Let me
mute
see.
and let y'all talk.
Yeah. So now we don't hear the echo.
No. No.
So just unmute
Mm.
when you want to talk.
I was the one causing problems. Let me go out and then I'll come back in and see if it was me. Because I have been the one that causes all the echoes lately. So
But
let
it
me just
wasn't
see.
echoing. It wasn't echoing when you were
Yeah.
first.
It's
No.
not
Okay.
echoing
Because I know
now.
that I have been the problem child lately with all
Nobody.
I have to wear
It's not a
headphones.
anybody being a problem. We just want to get
No,
I
it.
it's just technology.
well, I know, but it's
Right.
annoying. So,
Yeah,
like
but
from like I
no, it wasn't doing it when you were talking about your author stuff. Whoa, did y'all hear that?
Oh
is
yeah.
that thunder?
Yeah, it's storming really bad here. So
Whoa.
heads up. Um,
So if we unexpectedly end, it's because we lost power.
okay, that was that. I mean, sorry that I didn't.
That was close.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it sounded okay.
That was
How is
close,
your?
said the person in Scotland.
Absolutely. Yeah.
um, let us know how you're doing, what you're reading, what you're eating, how your weekend's been, all of that jazz. I will start with these ladies up here. Miss Fiona, what you got?
Well, Miss Tiffany, reading wise, I am reading The Italian Garden by Charlotte Bates. This is one of my library hall books.
Nice.
And I'm loving this. This is kind of got set in the 1919s, 1920s, but there are diary entries from 1860 odds. Oh, really, really enjoying this one. It's one of these ones that you don't want to put down. And I've never read this author before, so thoroughly, thoroughly enjoying this one. And then I am reading Sea of Charms by Sarah Beth Durst with my lovely friend Emily over here.
Your cover looks a little different than mine.
Oh, I like
Like
that.
it's the title.
Oh, they're both
Oh,
nice.
so it's different. It is right. You're right.
I mean, it's pretty and like it's like the picture is the same, but the
Yeah.
title font and color is different.
Yeah. And it's not Nessie, it's a sea serpent. I thought it was
Yeah.
Nessie. I was a bit miffed, but never mind. Eating wise, today we did an all-in-one chicken, potatoes, and veg sort of sheet pan dinner, which was lovely. And then we had ice cream. You know these ice cream cookie sandwiches? We had those for pudding, which was just delish.
Nice.
So yeah, so that's fine. And we're not in the heat wave that England or Wales are getting, but we're due to get temperatures of up to sort of 26, 27 degrees C here this week. So I might get out to sit in the sun this week. We'll see about that, but we'll see. So how about you, Emily?
Well, I've got 40 pages left in Just for the Plot by Megan Quinn.
Oh,
And what's super fun is like, so they read romance novels, and I didn't notice this before, but like on the book that he's reading, it's got yellow sprayed edges with pink, and it looks like flamingos, which is just for the cameras. So I love that little
Oh, nice.
there. I need to read 2 chapters in Sea of Charms to keep up with Fiona.
Yeah, I'm only doing kind of about 2 chapters a day, Emily. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what I need right now. Because I'm also supposed to be buddy reading Seek the Traitor's Son. I take dust jackets off on some books. Seek the Traitor's Son by Veronica Roth. I'm 7 chapters in that. And I also started The Dove Keepers by Alice Hoffman, which is, this is my first Alice Hoffman by her book that I've read. I'm only 16 pages in, but it's about in like AD 70, it's like the last stand of the Jews at Masada against the Romans after the fall of Jerusalem. And her writing is just beautiful so far. Like the prose is beautiful. So I need to like once I finish like binging this, really read this because I'm impressed with how she writes.
Oh,
Nice.
How about you, Blake?
Nice. I have a few different ones that I need to start because I finished everything I was working on. So I have Against the Claw by Sherry Randall. Cherry Scones and Broken Bones by Darcy Hannah. I haven't read A Carly Fortune yet, so I have that. And then as far as a thriller, I have an ARC copy of Marion by Leah Rowan. So those are all kind of piles of possibilities, and I'll probably try a chapter or two and see which one I want to stick with for now.
and what's your diamond painting you're doing?
This one is a Stormtrooper.
Yes.
So I want to finish this one today because it's just been hanging out for too long. So diligently trying to finish it.
Nice.
How about you, Elizabeth?
All right. So for anybody out there watching, I'm the echoey one today, so I'm staying muted unless I'm talking. And if it gets to be a big pain, then I'll leave early because I don't want to cause a problem. But the only things I brought in here, I still have like, I don't know, 15 or 16 things on my currently reading list. And I'm reading a lot of nothing except for my morning devotional stuff. But what I brought in here was my Kindle, and I'm still reading The Cozy Mystery from last month. I also brought in here my last month's Summer Ween book for the colorful cover. And the thing I'm actually listening to right now on audio that I'm absolutely loving, if any of you saw my video where I did a review of the Western series, The First Mountain Man, I started a new series today. Well, I started it yesterday or last night. This is the first one in the Eagles series. I'm sorry, it's a library copy, so it's glary. Eyes of Eagles. This is the large print edition, but this is about a character named Jamie Lynn McAllister, and it starts out with him as like a 7-year-old, and he's kidnapped by Native Americans, and the Shawnee is the tribe, and he lives with them long enough to get really tough before he runs away. And the fun thing that I had no idea to expect this, but after he is out on his own and has just gotten married, he meets Preacher. And Preacher is only like 4 years older than him, and Preacher is the star of the series that I just finished. And I'm like, oh my goodness, it's Preacher! Yay! So this is so fun. I'm absolutely loving this. And this is also a long series, and I'm just over the moon about it. I love it. And what I'm going to do, though, for the first sprint, I have all my what I'm reading in August books spread out on my kitchen table. So I'm going to go film that video instead of read for the first sprint and get that done. So I'm going to mute now.
So what about you, Tiffany? What are you reading?
I have a few books going. So I'm reading Dear Debbie. I'm more than halfway, and it reads really fast. So I don't know that I have too much. Well, I don't know. I'm probably like 60% in. Debbie's wild. Debbie.
In what way?
She's a fruitcake.
Yeah, you can't say it because I feel like you'll spoil it, but like she is unhinged. Debbie is unhinged.
So is this the Debbie that does Dallas, or I mean, what Debbie is this?
This is Dear Debbie by Frida McFadden.
Not Debbie that does Dallas.
Right.
It's a thriller by Frida McFadden.
Okay.
She is like a Dear Abby. So like the gossip column or advice columnist Dear Abby from like the 80s, 90s, whatever that was, maybe even before, but I remember her when I was a kid, and I'm sure she was in like maybe older than that too. But so she's kind of like that, but with a twist. And then I'm listening to Newlyweds Can Be Knocked Off. It's the 6th, I think, in the Amish matchmaking series by Amanda Flower. And then I'm also listening to a romance called A Long Way Home or something along that line. It's a Western. It's good. I think that's it. I might have one more going, but and I also in the first sprint need to finish editing a video for sure.
Nice.
And fingers crossed I don't lose electricity, but I think it's settling down a little, maybe.
Hopefully. Oh, I have an update on my tuition waiver. It did get approved. So, because I just emailed the person in charge of them, like who accepts like our emails. I was like, I deleted all my emails out, but you should have my email from spring semester, so please use that. Which she did. So,
Oh, good. Oh, I might have spoke too soon. Pat said, "Hello, everyone. I just finished Death at the Village Garden Party for W. Young. I gave it 4 stars. And my scavenger hunt too. I'm still in rehab. Don't know when I'm.
I hope you get home soon, Pat.
And thank you for saying that, Pat, about the scavenger hunt. The scavenger hunt is light green or cyan on the cover. It's kind of a minty, sea foamy, light green. Yeah, like everybody's holding up. Thank you. That is the scavenger hunt. So that'll be easy to remember to come back to Pat's. Don't forget the thumbs up. Thank you, Pat, our resident cheerleader. Pat says, "Happy Book Lovers Day."
Yeah, happy Book Lovers Day.
Oh, and Pat, I'm so sorry. I forgot about the rest of your comment. I hope that you get word on when you'll be going home soon. Sorry.
Yeah.
Got distracted by the book part. I read 12 ebooks from August 2nd through the 8th. Wow. Last month, I read 32 ebooks. I would not have accomplished this only because I was here in rehab.
That is impressive.
A lot of books, ma'am. Amazing.
Wow.
Dina says, "Hello, everyone. I'm reading June in the Garden by Eleanor Wilde." It's good to see you, Dina. Mary Jo says, "Hello, everyone, and happy Sunday. I'm reading Funny Story by Emily Henry. Don't know when it's due and don't know what for dinner yet." I feel you. Sometimes you just don't know. Esther Jane said, "I'm currently reading Kiss of the Bees, #2 in the Walkers series by J.A. Jance with the Jance Gals. I'm 16% in. So far, it's okay. Very long chapters. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not a long chapter gal either myself, preferably." Cajun says, "Hello, everyone. I'm reading A Dish Best Served Dead, Myrtle Clover, #29. It is so good to see you, Cajun." And she said her scavenger hunt is Summers at the Saint by Mary Kay Andrews, 4 stars. So we'll be coming back to that one. My first by her, but I love her Kathy Hogan Trocheck mysteries. Anita said, "Good afternoon. Today I'm reading All Aboard for Murder by Ellen Byron and Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban." Excellent. And her scavenger hunt is Feels Like Family by Cheryl Woods, and we'll come back to that one.
Nice.
Hey, Jess. Jess says, "Happy Sunday. My teen made cheese tortellini soup."
That sounds delicious.
I'm reading Cross My Heart, I Hope You Die by Mallory Arnold. It's a horror novel. Hope everyone has
really good.
A cozy week. It's so funny. I'm reading a horror novel. Have a cozy week.
Yeah, exactly.
But that one is really good for the summer. So if anybody wants to read it, it's a slasher. It's good.
Look, I just read a book last month that was a horror rom-com.
What?
Which one?
How to Kill a Guy in 10 Dates.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
So it's like they're at a speed dating event, and it's like and then there's like a serial killer, like a slasher movie that breaks out at a speed dating event.
There's a lot of mashups lately.
Yeah.
I have to say, I've never been one for reading horror. I've never read a Stephen King or anything like that. Just doesn't appeal.
I will read 11/22/63 by Stephen King, because I'm not a big fan of horror either. I don't like the idea of, like, to me, I don't like glorifying and killing people. Okay. But 11/22/63 is not horror. It's just more historical and kind of trying to stop the JFK Kennedy assassination. And And it's a book where he actually knows how to nail the landing.
Right. Okay.
I will say, Fiona, I think especially recently there's been a lot more books coming out that are being published that are horror, but a lot of them read thrillery. They're
Mhm.
not necessarily like horror where you think it's going to be like somebody gets, or like there's a ghost, or it's more different kinds of, there's more variety. So if you
Okay.
want to dip your toe, let me know and I'll send you a couple of recommendations.
No worries. Look, I'll think about it.
I think the whole horror mixed with romance, though, is just weird. Storm was talking about one a couple weeks ago about like crabs, like killer crabs or something, and she's like, they're worried about killer crabs, and yet they have time to have sex on the beach. She's like, what? I don't get that.
Yeah,
You know?
it was that. Yeah, it was like, so the girl in it, the main character, she's working on her PhD in like horror movies and rom-com movies. And so like the premise of her PhD is like horror movies and rom-coms have a set of rules that they have to follow as like, because they're just like conventions of the genre.
Mm-hmm.
And so you think, man, horror and rom-coms, they have nothing in common. But because they're tied to these strict rules of the genre, they actually have a whole lot more in common than you think. And that's kind of like the beginning premise of the book. It was definitely more, it leaned more on the slasher side than the romance side. But like, I appreciate it for like what it was trying to do. It was something completely new, and I appreciate that.
Okay.
Kim said, "Hey y'all, went to Outback Yum with my Sunday lunch crew. How fun! Had sirloin steak, salad, and baked potato. Best baked potato I've had in a long time. Ooh, that sounds wonderful, Kim." And then this is her scavenger hunt, so I'm going to skip this one. Toya said, hello. Currently reading Lights Out, and then her scavenger hunt. Her scavenger hunt is Death of a Kitchen Diva by Lee Hollis, so we'll come back to that. And she says dinner is Captain D's because I didn't feel like cooking. LOL. There's not very many places that have Captain D's. I'm really surprised that I thought that was a very much a St. Louis thing. I didn't know that there was a lot of other places that had Captain D's. You don't hear it very often.
Long John Silver's too.
I miss Long John Silver's so much.
So we have a Long John Silver's that's in the town, like right in. So I work in Lakeland on Saturdays and sometimes Fridays, and there's a Long John Silver's in between my house and there, and so we've taken to regularly stopping there on Saturday night and just going through the drive-thru, so that we've been there so many Saturday nights that the lady, she knows our order, like when we, and she recognizes us. But I pulled up because she's always there, and I said, I think I'm talking to her. I'm like, I think I told you that back in the 80s when I was in college, I worked at Long John Silver's one summer, and I had pulled up on my phone. I don't even have it in here, but I found on eBay the shirt and hat that we wore in the 80s, and on at Long John Silver's. It's like a striped shirt like Mr. Smee, and this red sort of bandana type thing with a little ring in it. It's hilarious. And I showed it to her. She's like, oh, I've seen those. She said, I'm so glad we don't have to wear those anymore. Those are awful. I actually kind of thought they were fun, but we wore those with navy pants, and yeah. I love Long John Silver's. I'm so glad they're still around. This one is combined with an A&W root beer.
Yeah.
So that's, that helps it to be a little more versatile.
Yeah, we have one of
We
those.
don't have things like that over here.
And I miss like the crunchies, like the little like fried, we call them crunchies, like the fried batter. Oh, the best.
Yeah.
But I have no idea where the closest Long John Silver is. It's probably like 40 or an hour away from me now.
I want to say at Long John Silver's, we call them crackles. The little Crispies. It could be, I don't know, Crispies, Crunchies, Crackles, something like that. But yeah, you get the idea. Am I echoing now? Is it causing an echo, or are you guys just trying to be quiet? Is it? Okay, I'll hush then. I'll go mute.
The echo is just when we talk. When you talk, you're fine. It's when we talk.
Yeah. I think I may start Murder Most Bookish by Anthea Fraser. Been sitting in my KU forever. Excellent. You're really going to do a lot of your KU books. We're going to be starting. Now I hear an echo.
Yep.
What is going on? Okay, so no, now I don't hear it, so it's fine. We're going. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, sprint. We're going to be starting a sprint in 4 minutes. Sorry, I got distracted. Jill said, "Hi everyone.
Sorry.
Looking forward to this, especially where I had a couple pieces of bad news. Oh no. Hold on. I think that I'm going to hop down here and then I'll come back up to Kim. She said, my truck is in the shop for a change. A part of the emergency brake needs replacing and something else that I can't remember. It's going to run about $1,600.
Oh my word.
Density exam. And I have osteo, I'm assuming maybe porosis. I don't know where she is. Oh, there we go. Osteopenia. It means lower bone density, not quite osteoporosis. So I'm trying to get walking for weight-bearing exercise. I'm expecting my next Brenda Novak box, something to look forward to. Jill, I'm so sorry you have all that going on. I'm going back up. I didn't miss people's comments. I just wanted to finish what she was saying. Kev? Sorry, I didn't have the door locked, and the door's always usually locked. And he just like come walking in. I'm like, well, I hope it's Kev. Ooh, I got a package. Oh, it's what I ordered yesterday. Sorry.
Anything blast, it's something exciting.
He's in the bed. He's not still hiding, but I did have to give him pain meds. And yeah. Kim said, oh, and for my birthday, I got chocolate chip skillet at Outback with ice cream. Yum. I was sharing and had to tell the server to get it on my face. Happy birthday, Kim.
Happy birthday, Kim.
Happy birthday.
Let us get some. Hold on. When is it today, or did we miss it? Or I'm so sorry. I haven't been in the with Cairo have been crazy. I haven't even been in the Discord.
I think it was Saturday.
Saturday. Well, happy birthday.
It was Friday or Saturday. I can't remember which one.
I hope you had a wonderful birthday.
Yes.
And Kim said, bless your heart, Pat. Susan said, good afternoon, all. I've had an awesome weekend. Pray all of you are too. It's so good to see you, Susan. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Pat said, Toya, I miss eating at Captain D's and Long John Silver's. Both places are not here anymore. Yeah, it was one of my Long John's was one of my I liked it more than a lot of other fast food, so I am sad too. I have several arcs of children's books getting ready to expire. Hi, baby. Oh, are you okay? So I focused my afternoon on getting those read and reviews. Come on. Yeah, Cairo, you can get up here, buddy. Come on. Come on. Hi, Doug. Okay. There. Sorry, he's been under the weather. Okay. Susan said, Jill, I'm truly sorry to hear this. Lifting you in prayer. Is it painful? Also, thankful you can do some exercises to help. Yes. Yep. I'm sorry you're going through all that, Jill.
Exactly.
Hopefully the walking helps with the bone. He is shaking, but I don't know if it's from the storm or his mouth. I hope you had a great day for your birthday. Yes, absolutely. Jill, it's so nice to have a new book to anticipate, enjoy. Yeah, I don't know. It was storming here like real bad. Was it? Yeah. So he might be scared from that. But also, today's the first day he had to have pain meds in a long time, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh, poor baby.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been out of the weather. He's gotta have he's gonna have dental surgery on Friday, the 14th. So this coming Friday. But he had to be on antibiotics for a while to be able to do the surgery. But he had been doing a lot better, but today he's been acting a little more under the weather in the last few days. So I don't know if I don't know, but anyways, but he's shaking right now. But he was doing that when he was before we took him to the pet hospital when we didn't know what was wrong. But it's also he could be shaking just because of the weather. So he might because he's a scary cat, aren't you, baby? I know it's so scary. Jill said, "I'm currently reading a bunch of books. What else is new with me?" Cajun said, "I hope the exercises help and it doesn't progress." And with that, we shall hop in. I'm going to mark where we are and we'll hop into a sprint. Our theme today is cottagecore.
Ooh.
Oh,
Always makes me think of Sonia.
Exactly.
Yep.
Anybody heard from her recently?
I was just chatting with her today.
Okay, is she okay?
Yeah, she is good. She is good.
Oh, that is very Sonia.
That makes me think of Road to Avonlea.
Yeah. Is everybody good with reading to the top of the hour?
I'll possibly disappear kind of just before Tiffany because I need to still do Mum's eye drops. So.
Gotcha.
I'll stay on for as long as I can. Okay.
Yeah.
But I will say cheerio just now and have a good week, everyone. In case I disappear. Okay.
Yes, Fiona, thank you for joining us.
So thanks for having it, and I hope Kairu does well on Friday.
Yeah, he'll be good.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm trying to find the banner. Where it is? There it is. Oh. No. What is happening? I don't know what's happening. Off. There we go. That's what I want. There. Okay. So happy reading, everyone.
Happy reading.
Happy reading.
How is everybody's sprints? Hello, Sarah.
Hello, apologies for being late.
You were good. You were good.
We have family over, so I was, trying to be social.
Absolutely. How was your sprint, Emily?
Good. I have 5 pages left in my book.
Oh, so read, my friend.
So that's probably what I'll be doing.
Yeah.
I just worked on my diamond painting, and I need to do some work next sprint. So that's what I will be doing.
Nice. Sarah just got here. What are you reading today, Sarah?
I'm reading all the things. Actually, I am having a Tiffany book weekend, because on Friday I finished an Scapegoat, which I loved, and I gave 5 stars to.
Yay!
And one of the prompts for the hardest reading challenge you'll ever do is like that bookception where it's like book within a book. So at the end of that book, the main character is reading Resort to Murder by Annie McEwen. So now I am almost finished Resort to Murder. So now I can check that off.
Yay!
I'm like, you know what? I'm like, oh, I'll put that on my list. I'll get to it later. I'm like, no, just read it now and then it's done.
Awesome.
But I am thoroughly enjoying that one as well.
Oh,
my bookception book that I found so far. So in one of the Dungeon Crawler Carl books, he mentions Swan Song by Richard McCannon. I want to say is his name. It's a 900-page book. So I need to find another bookception book.
Well, so I read that, but I have like 45 minutes left on it, but I'm listening to it on audio, so I'm going to save the rest of it for tomorrow for my drive into work. And I'm going to work on, for the next sprint, the infiltration rescue about the cult, the religious cult. This one's so good. Really enjoying it. So yeah, and tonight for dinner we're having leftover pizza from last night.
Nice. I did some editing, and I didn't get as far as I wanted to because I was chatting with my cousin about some family, some family stuff. So nothing bad, just just stuff going on. So I didn't get as far as I wanted to because I got distracted with text messages, but it'll get done next sprint, and then I'll get back to reading. I'm pretty sure I'll finish Dear Debbie tonight. Sarah, I thought that was a huge tennis ball when you first were holding it. I realized I see it
I'm
now.
casting on the hat yet again because every time I start knitting this hat, it's just not working out with the yarn. I finally bit the bullet and I bought like just acrylic weight yarn, but I'm like, I want the most obnoxious color. If I'm going to have to wear a winter hat, I want to be seen in the dark, basically.
I love it. But originally I thought, wow, that's a big
What is she doing with that giant tennis ball? It's for the giant dog I just got.
Yes.
We got an Irish wolfhound.
She does want a big dog. She has talked about that. So let's see. And Sarah, would you be good with reading the scavenger hunts today?
I suppose. Yeah, that's why she was waiting for me to come on. No, I'm just kidding. Sure. Okay, there we go. Let me get rid of that.
Let me see.
Goodreads.
Wow, she's getting that. She's quick. Okay. The first one was the very first person, Pat's book, Death at the Village Garden Party.
By Debbie Young.
Yes.
I've read one of these books and they're super cute. Okay. Do you want to take down the banner there, Tiffany?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Or can you? Excuse me.
Yeah, I didn't even notice.
There we go. Okay, so the Cotswold Curiosity Shop Mystery number 4. This series is really cute. Alice Carroll is happily settled into the Coxwold village of Little Pride, running her beloved curiosity shop and cautiously planning the next chapter with her partner Robert. So when Robert buys the neighboring Cold Bottom estate, Alice offers to help him win over its eccentric residents by revving the village's once-loved summer garden party. But between grumbling fairground workers, gloomy villagers, and a downpour that would dampen anyone's bunting, the day doesn't quite go to plan. Then a guest stumbles into the marquee, and he's dead before the body hits the ground. Yeah, I think I've read the first in this series. It's really cute.
Nice. Yeah, she liked it too. I think she said she gave it 4 stars. Nice. It looks really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Summers at the Saint
Oh, by Mary Kay Andrews.
by Mary Kay Andrews.
It's funny because I just picked this book up at the library the other day. I was going to grab it. There it is.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever seen this cover.
Right.
It's really good. It came out last year, but it was really cute. I really enjoyed it.
I really like Mary Kay Andrews'
Yeah, I
books.
do too.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the St. Cecilia, a landmark hotel on the coast of Georgia where traditions run deep and scandals run even deeper. Everyone refers to the St. Cecilia as the saint. If you grew up coming here, you were a saint. If you came from the wrong side of the river, you were an ain't. Tracy Eddings was one of those outsiders whose family wasn't rich enough or connected enough to vacation here, but she could work here. One fateful summer she did, and married the boss's son. Now she's the widowed owner of the hotel, determined to see it return to its glory days, even as staff shortages and financial troubles threaten to ruin it. Plus, her greedy and unscrupulous brother-in-law wants to make sure she fails, enlisting a motley crew of recently hired summer help, including the daughter of her estranged best friend. Tracy has one summer season to turn it around, but new information about a long-ago drowning at the hotel threatens to come to light, and the tragic death of one of their own brings Tracy to the brink of despair. I'm not going to read anymore, but yeah. I love how her books are like, what is it, like women's fiction with like this mystery element running through it.
I like that cover a lot. That sounds really good. And
I know.
go ahead.
I want to go back to the library now and grab it because I had it in my hands and I put it back and I picked something else.
Oh yeah, Cajun said she really enjoyed it. She gave it 4 stars.
Fantastic.
Let me see. Feels Like Family by Cheryl Woods. Also another 4-star read. I also like Cheryl Woods a lot.
Mm-hmm. This is the 3rd book in the Sweet Magnolia series. Great cover. I don't think that's the original cover. Oh, might be. Helen
Sorry, that's me.
No problem. Helen Decanter spent a lifetime setting goals, getting through college and law school, opening her own practice, becoming financially secure, and establishing herself as one of the most highly respected divorce attorneys in the state of South Carolina. Achieving these goals was a breeze compared to the one she's faced with now. The most driven and cynical of the Sweet Magnolias, Helen is 42, single, and suddenly ready for the family she's put on the back burner all these years. Unfortunately, having a child at her age comes with a lot of complications, not the least of which is the absence of a serious relationship in her life. Handling so many divorces has left her skeptical about love, but Helen's not the type of woman to wait around for fate to step in. Taking charge of her own destiny puts her at odds with her 2 best friends and sets sparks flying with a man who claims he doesn't want a family and nothing turns out as like she planned. I have not read the Sweet Magnolia series, surprisingly.
I have read some of them and really like it. I really like Cheryl Woods. I've read her other bigger series too. I can't think of which one. I get them all mixed up because Ray M. Thane and Cheryl Woods and
right.
Who's the other one? Starts with another Susan Wiggs. They all kind of have
Cheryl Woods, yeah,
the same books, and they all have big series. So I don't know which one's which, but
right.
I like her. And Anita gave that 4 stars.
Excellent.
Another 4-star read. Scavenger Hunt, Out of Circulation by Miranda James.
The fourth book in the Cat in the Stacks mystery series. The Duchette sisters are in a tiff with Vera Cassidy over the location of Athena, Mississippi's annual library fundraising gala, and Charlie would rather curl up in the corner than get into the fray. It seems everyone, even his housekeeper Azalea, has it in for Vera. And at the gala, she gives them good reason with a public display of rancour and aimed at anyone who gets in her way. But those bitter words wind up being her last when Charlie discovers Azalea standing over Vera's dead body. It's up to him and a little help from Diesel to clear Azalea's name and catch a killer before his last chapter is finished. Love it. I got to get to this series.
I do. I want to read that series as well. I haven't been able to start it yet either. I think one of these books, I think one of those covers. Gotcha. And then Toya has Death of a Kitchen Diva by Lee Hollis as her scavenger hunt. Love the Haley Powell series.
This is number 1. Excellent.
Oh, I hope you liked it, Toya. That's a really fun series.
Single mom Haley Powell is barely keeping her leaking roof over her head in Bar Harbor, Maine, when her boss at the Island Times gives her a new assignment, taking over the paper's food column. Haley's not sure she has the chops. She's an office manager, not a writer, even if her friends clamor for her mouth-watering potluck dishes. But the extra income is tempting, and Haley's chatty first column suddenly on everyone's menu with one exception. When rival food writer Karen Applebaum is found dead face down in a bowl of Haley's creamy clam chowder, all signs point to Haley. To clear her name, she'll have to enlist some help, including her BFFs, a perpetually pregnant lobster woman, and a glamorous real estate agent. As she whips up a list of suspects, Haley discovers a juicy secret about the victim and finds herself in a dangerous mix with a cold-blooded killer. Another series I got to get to at some point.
Yeah, it's good. I enjoy that series. It does have a lot of changes over the years. You know, I mean, series grow and things happen. I really like it. I think that's the last scavenger hunt that I see. So if I missed anybody's between Toya's and where we are now, let me know. But I think we are caught up, Sarah.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent.
So let's see. Jill said, thanks, Cation. And still reading ebook Anne of Green Gables and Murder by the Millions. Jess says, Blake, I tried the Bloom beverages this weekend and they are so good. I especially love the crisp apple one.
It's so good. I'm drinking one now.
We don't have those up here, and I want to try one so badly because they look so yummy.
They're very good.
Is it an energy drink?
Mm-hmm. But it's got like probiotics and stuff in it too.
Oh, then no for me.
Oh no, sorry, prebiotics. 0 sugar.
If it's an energy drink, I have to tap out.
Supports gut health, boosts metabolism, natural energy. So I don't know.
Nice.
Tastes good.
That's all that matters, eh?
Exactly.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. Dash Girl says, hello, everyone. I'm still reading Man of My Dreams. I'm liking it so far. Hope everyone's staying cool out there. It's good to see you, Dash Girl. Kim says, thanks, Pat. Cation says, wow, that was huge thunder, Tiffany. If you need, oh, yeah. It is definitely, the storm is past now, so we are good. But yeah, it was really banging around here for a little bit. Barbara said, hello, friends. I'm alive, and I have a house that is still standing. I'm in Spokane, Washington. Are there still fires where you're at, Barbara? I hope you're good. It is so good to see you. and I'm glad that you're alive in your house as well. I've
I
been
miss Barbara.
Right?
Yeah.
I miss you.
We had tornadoes just north of us yesterday because it was really bad. We had like golf ball size hail. Anyway, somebody posted a video on Facebook just in the community, and I happened to see it, and it was like the tornado, and somebody's like, "Where's the dog? Where's the dog?" And then the video cuts out. Everybody in the comments, "What happened to the dog?"
Oh no.
And then the original poster comes out, goes, "The dog's okay," and she shows picture like proof of life, like the dog's fine.
Oh, good.
I'm like, oh my, because it was like legit. You could see it picking up stuff.
wow.
Yeah.
Hey, Cav. She says, "Good afternoon. I am binge listening my way through Debbie Donut series on number 9.
Nice.
Amazing." Kim said, "Jill, I take some medicine every 6 months for osteopenia, I think." Storm says, "Hi, everyone. Listen to my chapters in Kiss of the Bees by J.A. Jance. And so going to read on Gingerbread Bones by Lindsay Louise. I'm 66% into it." Storm, it is good to see you.
We've missed seeing your face on the booktubes.
Yes, I'm hoping things are cooling down for you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Barbara says, Cation says, "Barb, good to see you. Was thinking of you the other day about the fires." Yeah. Kim says, "Barbara, so good. That's good to hear." And she said, "We were also getting heavy thunder." Oh, Kim, I hope it passes.
Mm-hmm.
Jill says, "Also ringing the heart of Christmas, Through the Smoke, Theo of Golden, The Air of Whitestone, Single Girls, Beach House, Rules, and Salty." I think that might have got cut off. Well, I'm not sure. Okay. Jill, you have quite the array going as usual. Angela says, "Hello and happy Sunday, everyone. I'm reading The Summer Share by Jim McKinley, Bound by Secrets by Tanya Kappas, and I'm listening to 2-Part Sugar, 1-Part Murder by Valerie Burns." Love that series.
Tiff, sorry, I just noticed this the other day. Did you notice that the new Mindy Quigley is on NetGalley and it's a read now?
No, but I'm going to grab it during the sprint.
There you go. I thought I'd let you know. I just saw it a couple days ago.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cation said, "Kim, it's supposed to be here between 5 and 6.
The thunderstorm, I'm like, is it here? Like you're waiting for like a parcel to arrive.
Mary Jo said, "Love your diamond painting, Blake."
Thank you.
Yay, Storm. I hope to get my chapters done during the sprint, from Esther Jane. And Kim said, "I wondered," to Cation. Mary Jo said, "It's very hot here, 87, but feels like 99. It'll feel
Nice.
hotter." Ooh. And Jess said, "Tiffany, yes, you're reading Frida. I'm so happy." Frida's character is always unhinged, and I love it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I'm at the part where we have realized that another character, I don't know if it wouldn't be a spoiler to say the name, Harley, is also nuts, and I'm like, this cannot end well. I don't know, this cannot end well. So now I'm a little like, oh boy.
I have never read Frida, but yesterday at work, my coworker was listening on audio to one, and she would stop and she would talk to me. She said, "Her characters are so squirrely."
I have Dear Debbie on my TBR for this month, but same, I have never read a Frida McFadden, so this will be my first.
Susan said, "Elizabeth, I didn't quite catch the book title that has you so enchanted."
I don't know if enchanted is the right word, but it is Eyes of I know, for a Western. It's Eyes of Eagles. I took it in there because I was filming, and that's why I was late getting back. I lost track of time. I am just like really enjoying these Westerns, and this is the first one in a series, so it's a good place to start. And his character, her, I mean, I learned that J.A. Johnstone, who's writing them now, is actually a female, even though many sources say that They are his nephew, but it's actually a niece. Not that it matters, but I they're just all great. I love the formula of them. The good guy who will do anything to see justice served. Even if it means killing somebody. That kind of thing. It's just that whole Wild West thing. Is it's just it's perfect for Garb August. Actually, I think because they're just for the fun of it. Literally just for the fun of it.
Most stuff I read is for Garb August. It's for Garb August.
So yeah, the one in particular was called Eyes of Eagles. I'll mute again.
Oh, poor Elizabeth.
No, I don't know why it's doing
It's
it.
so frustrating.
Mary Jo said all week. We got some rain last week, but not enough to end the drought. Ugh. That's when it's really frustrating. You finally get rain, but it's not enough to even, get you anywhere. Susan says, just say no to Debbie does. Yeah. That's a different kind of unhinged. Dear Debbie versus Dallas. Absolutely Cajun. Yes. Yes, yes. And Jill says, wonderful, Emily. What is that?
Oh, the wonderful on my tuition.
Hey, congratulations.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Or were you talking about what's going on outside?
I don't know. Does anybody hear the person talking?
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, wait, what do you mean? Was it just me? I'm like God.
That might be my house because we've got people inside, so I'll just mute.
Oh, it's not. Well, maybe it was. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it. Yeah.
Maybe it was. I don't know. It's not a big a deal. I thought I was hearing things.
Yeah.
And you guys were like, no, I don't. And I was like, oh my God.
No, I heard it. It's okay.
Yeah,
I just thought it was
you're fine.
someone outside.
Storm's laughing. Emily, if you understand your tuition was approved, congratulations.
Yes. So yes, my tuition waiver did get approved. So instead of paying $4,000, I have to pay $700.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, yeah, much better. Mary Jo said, not enough to cool it down. Not much rain expected this week. Sorry, my messages are broken. I accidentally keep hitting the send button on my tablet before I'm finished. I get it.
I do that all the time.
Yes. Hey, Donna. Donna says, congrats to Emily.
Thanks.
Pat, we're praying for you. I lived in assisted living for close to a decade, and I've loved it. Yeah. Kim said, Jill, I found out last week that one of the characters in Thief of Golden is based on a man from my hometown, or his portraits are in it. They had an estate sale this weekend at his house and studio. Oh, well, that's interesting.
That's
I've been hearing amazing things about that book. Mary Jo said, so sorry, Pat. Maybe you'll go home soon, but at least you're getting a lot of reading done. Yeah, I hope you get a go home soon, Pat. Donna says, I'm reading The Deadly Detective Agency. Nice, Donna. I hope you're enjoying. Green Woman said, hello, all. I'm doing a reread of Dan Brown's Angels and Demons. It has been 20 plus years. I'm also listening to A Pie to Die For by Gretchen Rue. Nice.
I have that checked out right now too because my book club is reading the newest one like in a couple months, and I was like, oh my goodness, I don't remember anything. So I went and got the first one again.
Oh, from the Angels and Demons? Yeah.
It is called Angels and Demons. That's the first book.
Yeah.
Because the Da Vinci Code is book 2, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. I liked Angels and Demons better than the Da Vinci Code.
No shock to anyone. I only ever read the Da Vinci Code.
Actually, I did read the Da Vinci Code years ago, but I didn't read any of the other ones.
I was just gonna say I really liked that Gretchen Rue book. I'm sad that I guess it got picked up. She's self-publishing, I think. But I think it only went 2 books, or maybe even just 1. In the series. I don't know who published it. Probably Crooked Lane. No offense to Crooked Lane, but it's really good.
I mean, it's true. Uh, Cation said, I don't think of Frida as a thriller, really. When I think of thriller, I think of something that has you on edge and like jump scares, but she does throw in some good twists in some good books. Yeah. Well, I love that's and I can't do the scary jump scares, but I like thrillers because I like the twist. I want like something like I don't expect coming, but I just don't want you to like, scare me. Which, I mean, listen, Debbie scares me. I'm when my threshold is it's a great pumpkin. Anything can scare me. Even like when people are like, it's not scary, it's more psychological, and that scares me.
Well, that's what
like
that was my argument about the movie Silence of the Lambs. The Silence of the Lambs, yeah, it's got some parts that are, but overall, that book is more psychological than anything else, in my opinion. Or not book. That movie is more psychological than anything else. But a movie like Saw is just blood, guts, and gore. Like I have no interest in that.
I mean, something doesn't have to be a jump scare to scare me. Anything can scare
right.
me. So, but I do like the twists of thrillers.
And with thrillers, if a thriller's done well, to me, I always think this could really happen. Somebody could really be this unhinged. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I think about with thrillers.
I'll never forget. So I like Criminal Minds, and years ago, of course, back in the day, when there wasn't all the streaming, you checked out DVDs from the library, right? And in one of like the special features of one of the seasons of Criminal Minds, they said at any given point in time in the United States, there are 35 active serial killers that the FBI doesn't know about yet. I was like, that is a crazy statistic.
There's a book called Murderland, and it talks about, and I can't think of who it's by, and it talks about like all that kind of stuff. I think it focuses mainly on the upper like Northwest, but it's supposed to be very good. And I started it and I had to return it to the library, but I just got a ebook of it, and I'm really excited to read it. I don't remember who I'll look it up and let you know. It's supposed to be really good. It's by Caroline Fraser. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I got a Temu order today. And speaking of serial killers, I saw this shirt on Temu and I couldn't say no. It says adventure is out there, but then again, so are serial killers.
It's true.
That's like my sign on my bookshelf. It says probably thinking about food or serial killers.
Right. I'm gonna totally wear this to work tomorrow. And another one that's in my cart says I'm just here for the alibi.
Yeah.
Perfect word of the office.
Perfect.
Ooh, a joke. Oh, Pat's got it. Tiffany, I have a joke for y'all. Why is coffee filed on a police report?
Why is coffee filed on police report?
Grounds. Something about it's got to be something grounds. It's got to be something like I feel like that's got to be something like that, because I'm trying to think of coffee hot. But I feel like it's like on what ground?
Maybe it just got spilled on the police report. I don't know.
I don't know.
I got a guess.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna go find the answer. I don't know where the answer is, but
it's a couple down. I won't tell you what it is. I searched to make sure she put an answer in, or to see if she put the answer already.
Any guesses before I go down?
Not a clue.
Okay. Nope. Hold on. Let me see. The answer. The coffee got mugged. Oh, that's a good one. I'm using it tomorrow at work.
That's good. But it was good to think of like grounds as being part of it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It will be my Monday joke tomorrow. Thank you. Tanya said, hi all, I'm reading The Odds of You by Kate Dramis. Ooh. And we are exactly at 30, so we are perfect timing. I'm going to mark where we are and take down this and put up our next screen.
Oh, while you're doing that, can I share the quick bit of good news I got this week from seeing my doctor?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I don't have to have surgery again.
Oh, my gosh.
Yay.
news.
He's convinced my liver's getting better on its own, and he doesn't want to put me through surgery unless he has to. He said, so right now it's off the table. So I can breathe. I can breathe easier. So I'm
Because
ready.
Yana was asking about like what was the news from your doctor. So
Yeah, that's what I heard.
That's wonderful
That's good.
news.
Yeah, thank you.
that is
Just
good
had to share.
news.
All right. That is wonderful news. Well, continuing our cottage core theme.
Mm.
It should have been the last one because it was my nighttime one, but listen, it's now. So and
so
is
great.
everybody good with reading to the top of the hour?
Absolutely.
All right. Happy reading, everyone.
Happy reading.
Happy reading.
How's everybody's sprints?
Good. Was I not on mute during the sprint?
You were, and then you came off, so I just muted you again.
Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. I
It
did
was
not
only
mean-
like 10 seconds, and I just
Okay.
again. It wasn't.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No biggie.
But it was good. I did finish Just for the Plot,
Yay!
which I liked better than Just for the Cameras. But it has like tropes that really work for me. Like, I like age gap. I like it when it's like best friend's brother and like he's been in love with her all this time. So like those tropes just work for me. And then I read a chapter and a half in Sea of Charms.
Nice.
How about you, Elizabeth?
So I did finish filming my what I'm reading in August, and I just got done a few minutes ago. But I started my audio back up, the Western, the Eyes of Eagles. So I was listening to that, and I just took a bite of a little snack. But it's it's an Atkins bar, in case anyone wants to know. It was actually pretty good.
Excellent. How'd you do, Sarah?
I read another chapter in Infiltration Rescue. It was a long chapter though, and I'm like, "Ooh, this got spicy." And then I was looking up the author, and she used to write for Blaze as well. So I'm like, that explains it. How'd you do, Tiffany?
I finished editing, and I read some of Dear Debbie. I think I'll finish it tonight because it reads really fast. So I'm like at 70% probably, but it reads so fast. I think I'll definitely finish it tonight, maybe during sprints. So let us see where we were in the comments. Kim said, we still have a Captain D's. Yeah, I didn't know that I thought it was more like a very local St. Louis thing. I didn't realize. That's awesome. It's finally our time to get the heat wave, and I'm melting into a pile of mush. Oh, Tanya. I'm sorry. Kim, another steak place I really like is called Logan's. I just went there last week. They have good steaks, and I love their rolls. I've been to a Logan's steakhouse. Just decided dinner will be maybe Salisbury steak, rice, and salad. I like Salisbury steak. That sounds good. Tanya said, here in, is this
My assumption is Nova Scotia.
Yeah, Nova Scotia.
Oh, okay. I was trying to think if she was saying a direction or, okay. It's in between. It's been between a lookup. Oh yeah, okay. So probably lookup conversion, 60 to 102 Fahrenheit over the past 4 days, and for tomorrow, then it's supposed to go down.
When I was taking Garrett to work this morning, the truck in front of us had Nova Scotia plates with the blue nose on the plates. She'll know what I'm talking about.
Anita says, Kim, I hope you had a great birthday. And Mary Jo said, happy birthday, Kim. And she confirmed it was yesterday, and she is 61. How is that possible? I hope you had an amazing day. That is amazing. Happy birthday. Amy said, I'm going to read the last bit in Murder at First Slice and then start Spencer's Mountain. I loved Murder at First Slice. Are you enjoying it, Amy? That was supposed to be 80 to 102. Oops, my finger messed up. I feel ya. And Kim says, thank you. Anita says, hi, Kairu. He says hello. He says hello. He's right here.
Is he feeling a little bit better, Tiffany?
I
might have missed it, so I apologize.
No, he had been. So he started the meds, and he'd been doing better. But then today he's been acting a little, a little loopy. His surgery's this coming Friday the 14th.
I was going to ask when that was.
Yeah, and the vet acted like they might have to remove several teeth, so he might have dentures the next time you see him. No, not. I'm kidding about the dentures, but she did.
I was going to say. I know with cats, like our Nikki, the one cat that we had, he had no teeth at all. Yeah. And he still ate kibble and everything. Like the vet told us, like their jaws are hard enough that they can.
Yeah.
So best wishes to him, and it'll make him feel better at the end of the day.
Yeah, so I'm ready for him to have it done because I hate to think that he's in pain.
Right.
Yeah. So Tanya says, "Happy birthday, Kim." Angela says, "Happy birthday, Kim." Anita says, "Jill, hope you feel better soon." Absolutely. Kip says, "Mary Jo, Logan's is my favorite, but ours closed years ago. I stop in Vilstata, Georgia, whenever I'm going to my daddy's in Florida." Hope you get to feeling better soon. To Jill from Amy, absolutely. Mary Jo says, "Feel better, Jill." People saying bye to Fiona. Have a good week. Be safe to Fiona. Oh, Mary Jo says, "Nice picture. Yay." Jill says, "Love the picture." Fiona says, "Thank you." And have a good week to Amy and everybody. Yes, it was a pretty picture with that cottage. This weekend is tax-free weekend, so I'm putting books in my cart for Barnes & Noble. I also have $5 in rewards I can use. I don't know when it ends, but I just saw that Audible's having their huge sale.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin, we're sitting here, I would tell you that I bought a few of the books. They have lots of cozy mysteries on the Audible big sale. No, he doesn't.
A few means two, right, Tiffany? A few just means two. Is it 2 or 3?
Closer to 3.
Okay.
Or some other number. No, I only bought the ones, the cozy mysteries that were marked down that I can't find at like the library.
Right.
So I bought like 6, but they were all like $3.
That's not bad.
Like $20.
I mean, that's probably the cost of a single.
I'm just teasing him because he's sitting right here. I bought the very first, and I've tried it before and didn't like it, but it's been a very long time and I want to try it again. And it was $2. I bought the first book in the Avery Ames Cheese Shop. It was $2. It's on the sale. And then the rest of the books, there might have been one more that was from a random series. And then the rest of the books I bought the next 5 or 6 in the Jana DeLeon that I can never find on audio of the whatever that series.
The Misfortune?
Thank you. Misfortune series. Yes.
You're welcome.
But I don't know when the sale goes to, but there's some good cozy mysteries on it. So Fiona says, "Jill, how many books are you hoping to get? Are there any books you're wanting in particular?" Jill is raring to go with a cart for Barnes & Noble and a rewards. That's awesome, Jill. And Tanya says,
I want to say,
"Oh,
don't think that books count for tax-free weekend
oh,
unless they're textbooks.
Mm.
oh."
Because
It may vary by state.
That's true. But I just want to, just in case, check it out before you load up your cart and check out.
Sarah, we have a scavenger hunt if you're able to pull that up.
I absolutely am.
Wow.
I was just looking at what this tax-free weekend is. I'm like, this sounds fun.
While she's pulling that up, it's Cinnamon Twist from the Deputy Donut series.
Oh, I already have this up. Hold on.
And Amy.
Where am I going? There's where I'm going.
Sounds like great shopping trip, Jill. I've got to page 213 of 243 and Murder at First Slice. Hope you enjoy. Cation said Thunder's starting bad. Oh no. Dinner, I see it. Sorry. Dinner tonight. Here in rehab, chicken tenders, mac and cheese, and broccoli. They sound like they have good meals there, Pat.
Ooh.
But I mean,
right?
Yeah.
If you have to be there, at least it's not horrible.
Be there, yeah.
All right. So this is the.
I just read this one last week.
Oh, do you want to talk about it?
I won't talk about this particular book because it's like 8 or whatever, 7, I guess. But this series is the Deputy Donut series takes place in Fallingbrook, Wisconsin, or something like that. I think it's Fallingbrook, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And it features Emily. She was a 911 operator. She was married to a police officer. He's killed in the line of duty. She kind of takes a step away from being in that realm, and opens a donut shop with her father-in-law and her cat, Deputy Donut. And that is where this series is really fun. And like they have like regulars that come into the shop, and it's pretty cozy. My favorite thing, I say this every time I talk about it, their vehicle for their delivery is one of those the old time cop cars with like the really long trunks and the really long hoods. Like both of the body is really long on both sides, and it has the one row of sirens. They've taken it off and they put a spinning donut on top that they drive around, and I just think that sounds amazing. First book is called Survival of the Fritters, I think.
Survival of the Fritters, yes.
Is book one.
And they're now almost all available on audio, because for a long time it was only the first couple, right?
Which is why I just got back to it. And I feel like maybe two, but I mean, I'm still going to continue the series, but I didn't really love this one, but I feel like maybe it's just too much time had been. I saw that whoever was reading it, whose scavenger hunt was this? Cab, and Cab gave it 5 stars. And I've always really liked this series. So I'm thinking, did I wait too long in between? But it was because the first few I had started on audio and then they weren't available for so long. And I don't mind ebook reading. That's not, but I don't like switching for series. I don't know. If I start a series, no matter what format, I don't like to switch. Like I don't like to go to audio or vice versa.
Because you hear the voice of the character in your head, depending on how you read it.
Yeah. I was waiting for it. But I am excited about the next one coming out. But it's a really good series and really cute. And Ginger Bolton is hilarious.
Well, I personally want to file a copyright infringement because that's Missy on the cover of all these books. The coloring is almost identical to Missy. It's with the white. It's insane.
Wow. And Cav said, hope that's enough light, enough green to count. Of course it is. It's perfect. She gave it 5 stars. Great balance between cozy and mystery. And the cozy is so cozy. Clever mystery too. I agree. I do think it's very cozy. Like I said, it has like all the quirkiness of a very cozy town. And they have like regulars that come in the coffee shop. And I enjoy that. They have a name. I don't remember what they are. But it's a fun series.
The knitters make me laugh. The knitting ladies.
That's the ones I'm talking about. They call
themselves. I think they're the nitpickers. Is it nitpickers?
Nitpickers. It might be. That might be from another series too, but it's something like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Tanya says made it to page 81. Keisha got to 62%. Toya, hold on 1 second. Sorry.
Y'all have me scrolling through the Audible sale.
I'm ignoring it.
There's 88 pages, at least the one that I found. So far, all the ones that I've seen are $7.99 and $6.99, which is still not bad if I found something that I really, really needed. So I don't know if this is the same batch that Tiffany went through or not. I haven't seen any cozy mysteries yet, but again, there's 88 pages, and I'm on page 9.
Oh my gosh.
For the Audible sale, I just typed in cozy mysteries because I looked at like the main page of like everything that was like 85% or 80, whatever that is off. And then looked through that. But then I went to I just typed in cozy mysteries.
Makes sense.
Toya said 15 pages. Tanya said, hi, Sarah. Jill says, hello, Sarah. I'm at 85% and all aboard for murder. I hope you're enjoying. I really liked that one. Dinner sounds nice, Pat. Perhaps I think so too. Yeah. More people saying hi to Sarah, Anita, Amy. Jill ordered 4 books. What'd you order, Jill? Didn't read much that time. No reading. I'm watching the NASCAR race. She says, hi, Sarah, from Mary Jo. Sounds good. I like day old pizza better than fresh pizza. Yeah.
Oh no, I'll be heating it up in the or air frying it to warm it up.
Kim said, I can't keep my eyes open. You've had a busy day, Kim. and birthday weekend, probably.
Mm-hmm.
The Accidental Alchemist, Marble House, Goats Just Want to Have Fun, Pride and Practicality by Pepper Basham. Oh, and I loved The Accidental Alchemist. I really enjoyed it. It's not that I didn't think I'd like it, but it's one of those that like I was surprised at how much I liked it. I liked it, more than I expected to. Really, really enjoyed it. I hope you like it. Almost done with the chapters for Jance. Amy said, it's like the flavors meld together in cold pizza. Jill said, got to page 107 in the heart of Christmas, which puts me at a fourth done with the book. Nice, Jill. By the way, the original cover to my scavenger hunt has the color on it. Oh, a different edition. Gotcha.
Mm.
Are we having sprints night tomorrow night? Yes, Sarah is hosting tomorrow.
Yes, I will be hosting them.
Another scavenger hunt. Manor for Sale. Baron included by Esther Hatch. Started listening to it last night. Very funny. While she was pulling that up, Tanya said, and Sarah, I see one right below it. There's another scavenger
I'll leave
hunt.
it up then. Okay.
Oh, you're quicker than me. Dang, thank you. I read a Lucy Score book, The Christmas Fix, this week, and you guys are right. I loved it. Oh, good. I know Blake really likes her. I haven't read her because I'm intimidated at how long her books are. I think that's what we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's a perfect green.
Mm-hmm.
I like this cover.
So this is the first book for A Romance of Rake. Number 1, she has everything Lord Farnsworth wants, including his manor. Lord Farnsworth would rather rot in debtor's prison than sell the one place he feels like home to him, his mother's manor. That is, until he meets the woman who wants to buy it. Sally Duncan is beautiful, intelligent, and rich as a rich baron, not a cash-strapped one. She's the solution to every one of his financial problems and is bewitching to boot. All he needs to do is sell his beloved manor and then charm her to the altar, and the manor will be his again. Simple, right? But nothing is simple when Sally starts tearing apart his ancestral home and renovating it in a way that no one would consider tasteful. She is wreaking havoc on everything, but he cannot give up on owning his mother's estate again, nor can he imagine anyone but Sally as his wife. So he sticks with his plan. What a horrible mistake. That sounds really cute.
She said it was really funny. I might have to put that one on my want to read. Thanks, Amy.
Mm-hmm.
Got a good rating, 4.12. And then Green Woman says hers is Hanging by a Thread by Monica Ferris. While she's pulling up Hanging by a Thread, Jill said, I have Summers at the same on my tablet. Oh, that's the one we were talking about. Mary Kay Andrews, I think. Oh, perfect.
This is the 6th book in the Needlecraft Mystery Series. Book number 1 is Cruel World. When Betsy's sister is murdered in her own needlecraft store, Betsy takes over the shop and the investigation. But to find the murderer, she'll have to put together a list of motives and suspects to figure out this killer's pattern of crime. It includes a beautiful embroidery pattern.
Nice.
Can I just make a comment about that?
Yeah,
This really irks me that is the first line of this description. And it's on the back of the book, too. Thankfully, when I read this book, I did not read the back of the book because that murder doesn't happen for a while. And Betsy's sister is like a big part. She's the owner of the shop. And it was such a shock when she was murdered. And I was like, oh, my goodness. And that was like part of the best part of the book for me, even though it was terrible. But you know what I mean? It was like that was a revelation that I did not see coming. And then I noticed later it was on the back of the book, and I thought that is horrible. And obviously it's a spoiler because it's there in the first line, and I just hate that when they do that because I feel like that was such a big part of the book, just like not knowing who who the victim was going to be, and at least I didn't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe other people would know, but I don't know. It just It just made me mad. So I just had to throw
No,
that out there.
I agree. And or there's a lot of books that do that. Like you'll read something and then you're like, and that thing doesn't happen till like 75% into the book.
Well, there's Dresden Files book. I don't know what book number it is, but Changes is the book. And the back of the book tells, like, there's a big life development for Harry Dresden in Changes. And the back of the book reveals that life development, but it lessens the impact of the very first sentence of the book. Like, the very first sentence of the book, you read it and you're just like, what? It's like, and I knew it was coming, but like, had I not known it was coming, it would have been like jaw dropping, like, holy cow. And so I tell people when they start reading the Dresden Files, like, if you hit Changes, don't read the back of the book, go into it blind. Otherwise, that shock of the first sentence you will not have.
Well, because you already know from the title there's going to be changes.
Correct.
And that's all you need to know,
big
right?
change for Harry Dresden.
Yeah.
Thank you for Green. I'm sorry, I don't know your first name. I can call you Green Woman, but if you want to say, if you want to tell us, so I don't. Whatever you prefer is fine. But thank you for sharing your scavenger hunt with us. I hope you're enjoying. I'm assuming because she was reading one much further along that she's enjoying this series. But I agree with Elizabeth. It's frustrating when not only like when covers give away something like that, but not synopsis is what I meant to say, not covers. But I feel like some of the synopsis in the last few years have almost given like a outline of the whole book.
The entire plot of the book.
Yeah, like, I mean, outlined, from start to finish. And I'm like,
Right?
what are we doing? I don't like that.
What I wonder, and this is pure speculation, so take it for a grain of salt, but like, I wonder if they're just throwing in, like, here's the book, throw it into Chat GPT, or, I mean, like, give me a synopsis, and then it just spits it out, and they clean it up, but they're not looking at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, that's pure speculation. I'm not saying that that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I should even bring this up because this is probably not the place, but I get so angry at these ads that say, "Oh, you can just go on, and make all this money uploading books that you don't even have to write." And I'm like, you should have to write it. What? Who? And you should not be able to just throw something in the Chat GPT and spin out a book that you didn't even really write. I don't know. It annoys me. So
I don't have any use for that.
yeah. I don't. But that one ad, she's like, I guarantee that you've never heard this before. And she starts talking. I'm sorry. Like, I get so, and she's like, you can make money with books you don't even write. And I'm like, you should not be able to make money with books you don't write. So I don't need to hear this ad. And I wish I could turn off the ad. I'm so sick of it. Anyway, okay. Now,
like,
discuss.
There are so many YouTubers that I watch in the book community that are like, this is horrible, and we're going to put you on blast if you're using AI. Like, that's the thing. Like, you can use it and you can make money, but it can also bite you in the butt.
Well, and I see a lot of, and I'm not talking booktube per se, but I'm talking like in YouTube in general. There's a couple of YouTubers I watch, and I know one of them, I think it was Kara and Nate. They've got like 6 million subscribers. They were doing a video, and he used AI to do a video montage thing for like 30 seconds. That was every comment. What are you doing using AI with your money, with your reach, with your whatever? You couldn't hire somebody. You had to use AI. And I mean, their viewers went after them like crazy for doing it. And I'm like, well, you know what? They're not wrong. Like, AI's got its usages, but creatively is where I kind of have an issue with it. That's just my 2 cents.
Sorry, Tiffany. I probably opened a big can of worms.
No, you're good. I am not for the AI and the use of the creative space and taking it away from, people who are doing it with their own brain power and all that. I do think, and this is just because I've seen it too both ways, just like with anything else, I do think we need to be careful with just all of a sudden being like, well, this author, AI, this is AI, and it's just because you didn't, like the book, or it had a dash in it, and so you
Yeah,
assume
that whole dash thing is weird.
But I mean, like, unless you have proof, you can't ruin people's lives and careers by also
100%, Tiffany.
People jump on that, and I know that it's hard, and we want to hold people accountable when they're doing those things, but I do think it's a slippery slope when you're doing it with just like, because anybody can say anything about anybody. It's really actually a scary, line to think about, because I do think when people are doing it, they should be called out, but I do think you need like, some proof, and I don't know. It's just a difficult subject, I think.
You're right.
Jill said, hello, Stormy. Tanya said, I love Lindsay Levy's Storm, but I haven't seen that one. Book that she's reading now. Cation said, Green Woman, I love the Needlecraft series by Monica Ferris. I really miss it. Barbara, I'm glad you're doing okay. Yes, Barbara, it's so good to see you. And Green Woman said, yes, it was one of my favorite old series. Nice. Oh, Salty is the full title. Okay. I guess there's a book that I was thinking of, and it was like something, I don't know. Anyways. Still not, the fire. Okay. 9 was lost so far. That is, oh gosh. It's horrifying. I'm so sorry, Barbara. I'm just beginning it. Yes. I just love the twists. I miss hanging with everyone. Wish my room wasn't so hot, even with the AC in it. And sheesh, my sub count went down from 1499 to 1493. It's just a break, people. Oh yeah, I know that's frustrating.
Try not to look at that, Stormy. It could be bots. It could be all kinds of things, my dear. Don't look at that.
Good advice. I know that it's
easier said than done, but I get it.
Yeah. Tandy, this is my first Lindsay Louise, and it's not bad. Kind of a Hansel and Gretel retelling with a twist.
Oh, cool.
We'll be doing a sprint in about 3 minutes. Tanya says, LOL to Susan. Yesterday, I was listening to The Housemaid is Watching and stopped in the middle of the aisle at Kroger like, oh, and audibly gasped. She really got me with a reveal in that one. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's some times where, like, when you're in public and you react, and people are like, did I say something? I was in the grocery store and that happened. And I was like, no, I gotta, because I had my hair down. And so you really can't tell I have a headphone in. I was like, no, I got a headphone in. I'm listening to a book. Oh, okay.
Today, actually, I stopped at Michael's to pick up that yarn, that tennis ball colored yarn that I was, so I'm going to go pay, and I'm going to pay at the self checkout things. And I guess a worker had tapped me on the shoulder, and I had my audiobook, and I may have jumped. Don't scare me. I'm clearly not paying attention to anything. Anybody could creep up on me and try and murder me or something.
Tandy said, I'll have to check it out, Storm. Congrats to Emily from Anita. And Cation said, at Storm, well, hopefully it cools down so you are cooler and more close to comfortable. Absolutely. That's interesting about Theo of Golden. I'm loving the book. I've heard nothing but good things about that book. Pat, I hope you get out soon, but I agree that it's good that you're reading and taking your mind off everything. Yes. Kat and Too Many Books. Hello, Kat. That picture of you is wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Very flattering. She said, hello, everyone. I have spent all Sunday reading and finished 2 books. Hold on. We need to celebrate. Woohoo! Hoping to finish the unmaking of June Farrow and also work on my cross-stitch project. What 2 books did you finish, Kat, and how did you like them? I've read all of that Dan Brown series except for his latest. Tanya says, hello, Kat. Tanya said, Cation, I just noticed the pets in your sidecar. I love it. I'm with Tiffany on Share Factor. Great Pumpkin. Scare Factor, sorry. Great Pumpkin. Monster at the end of the book. Kim, we are 2.
Monster at the end of this book, that was terrifying.
I mean, it really had you on the edge of your seat.
1000%.
And you said, Kim, the monster at the end of the book was my favorite book as a kid. Yes. Yes. It's like the universal book. You know what I mean? It's just, I love it. Cation said, Tanya, thank you. That is them in heaven with my grandmother riding them around. She really did drive and race motorcycles. That is,
That's awesome.
yeah. It's wonderful. It really is. Really is. Sarah always has the on point shirt. It's like a superpower.
It's Timu is what it is. And I just bought 6 new shirts. I just showed you one of them. And all of them, I'm like, I can wear this to work, right?
A local artist did the painting for me, just from what I described in their pictures. She did a great job. She really
Absolutely.
did. She really did a great job. Anita said to Pat, that was a very funny joke. Yes.
That was cute.
Remember, I took note of it in my phone notes so I could tell it tomorrow because I always tell a joke at work. It's so funny because everybody's like, whenever I tell the joke, this is the kids. When I tell the joke, they're like, when I like, okay, it's time for the joke. But if I forget or I get busy, they're like, Miss Tiffany, where's the joke? I'm like, aha, I knew it. I knew it.
That's the best. That's the best.
Tanya said, that's awesome, Sarah.
Thank you.
And Anita says, congrats, Sarah. And Jill said, yay, Sarah. Jason says, Sarah, that is fantastic news. It's fantastic. Kim says, yay, Sarah. Esther Jane said, great news, Sarah. Pat said, sorry, I needed something for my sanity here in rehab. The coffee joke did it, even though the coffee stinks here. That I really appreciate the joke. And
you're right.
Yeah,
coffee everywhere in any medical institution sucks. It's bean water. Literally, they put the bean in the water and just soaked it, and that's all the coffee.
Yep. Let me share my screen. And let's see, which one do we want to do? That one.
I'm going to run and grab dinner, so if I'm back late, that's why. Because I'm like, I was going to cook something in the crock pot, but I haven't washed the crock pot, and I didn't feel well to do dishes. So I need to run out and grab something.
Oh, pretty.
Okay.
That is pretty.
All right, everyone. Well, with that, I will put the banner up for the top of the hour, and happy reading, everyone.
Happy reading.
How was everybody's sprints?
Oh,
Oh,
Sorry,
um,
I've been saying muted, Sarah, before you got here. I'm echoing or like causing y'all to echo, so that's why I've been
Okay.
saying muted. I read a chapter of Court of Corruption, which is my ebook. It's one of the Garden Girls mysteries. And then I put my audiobook in and I fixed Emily some tuna salad for dinner. And I'll stay on for a couple more minutes, but I'm going to sign off here pretty soon because I found out that the DCI championships for the season are they were last night, and Katie watched them last night, and we have like a streaming service for it, but only one of us can watch it at a time. So she watched it last night, and we can watch the replay tonight on her TV. So she's not doing it this year because she's actually starts vet school. She had her orientation this past week, and now classes start this week. But the teams that she, she knows people that were that are on it this year, and so we thought it would be fun since it was such a big part of our summer last year that we ought to watch the championships while we still have the streaming service to do it. So Randy just called me, he said it's on, and I'm like, okay, let me go say goodbye. So how about you, Sarah? How was your sprint?
I ate my supper, so I had leftover. We're echoing.
Oh, let me turn. I forgot. I got to mute.
So I had my leftover pizza, which was good, and I had to deal with George because we've got like a dozen people outside right now. My brother's here with the kids and his wife, and my wife and his wife's parents, and my cousins came over with their kids. George does not like a lot of people, so he's under the bed right now. So I just brought his food up, and he came out enough just to eat his food. Now he's back under the bed again. I always feel bad whenever people come over. But anyway, and then I read another 2 chapters of the Infiltration Rescue by Susan Cliff, and it's getting really good. What about you, Tiffany?
I read more from Dear Debbie, and if we get to have one more sprint, which we're probably behind in the comments, so I don't know. But if I do, I probably will get it finished. So we shall see. While Emily is still gone, we'll get back to the comments. Kim said, book 14 of the Gilded Newport series comes out August 25th. I love this series. What a great day, August 25th. Right. Just kidding. That's my birthday. I'm just teasing.
Oh.
Barbara said, I will say this, the National Guard is very nice. I know smoke follows beauty, but it would be nice to breathe. Yes, absolutely. Mm-hmm. I hope it's just horrifying. I'm so sorry, Barbara, that you're going through
right.
that. Pat said, I finished reading number 31 of the Lucy Stone book, Bridal Shower Murder. Gave it 5 stars. Now I have to wait until September 29th for the next one. Countdown to Christmas, I think we shall celebrate. And then I will ask, how did you do, Emily?
I grabbed Burger King. So I just got home. So I'll still be here, but I'm going to go off camera because no one wants to see me eat.
Gotcha. We understand. Debbie said, hello. For the scavenger hunt, I'd like to recommend A Bit Much by Lindsay Rush. I've recommended to many and always gotten positive feedback. Has a great blue cover. Nice. While Sarah's pulling that up, I will continue. Cajun said, oh, I don't like this. We have bad loud thunder and the sun is shining full force. Oh, yeah. Well, Cajun, I know that. Ugh, gosh. Hope you stay safe. Pat said, Kim, I'm behind in that series. I read the first 4 books. I need to check the libraries. Ooh, what an interesting cover. What is that? Is that a perfume bottle?
It looks like a tin can, like a tin can of like a sardine can, but it looks like little candies in it, I think.
My eyes are so bad. I'm like, I couldn't tell what it was. Thank you.
There's a lot here, but there's really not much to read because it says it's a debut poetry collection.
Oh.
And is a humorous and joyful celebration of big feelings, tender truths, and hard-won wisdom. Yeah, it's a poetry collection. Over 140 convention bending poems, most of which never seen before. This book is literally a bit much.
Debbie, thank you for sharing. And it is a
Absolutely.
perfect cover
Mhm.
for this scavenger hunt. Wow, good rating, 4.35.
Right?
Excellent.
I always say I should read more poetry.
I want to love poetry. But now, if it's funny like that, I might. Like, I don't
Right.
like, okay, I'm going to say this, but this sounds really silly because it's very children, but like where the sidewalk ends, like Shel Silverstein,
Mhm.
like that, like I enjoy, but like haikus and I want to,
Right.
but I just don't have the palate for it. But something like that, like where it's like literally labeled as very humorous and funny, I might enjoy.
So I was an English education major, and I don't like poetry. But I'm thoroughly convinced that part of the reason why I don't like poetry and why a lot of people don't like poetry is because we're not taught correctly how to read poetry.
Mm.
And my junior year of college was when my professor was like, I'm going to teach you how to read poetry because my guess is that you have never been taught how to read poetry. And he was correct. But one of the big key things that I was never taught was you don't stop at a line break. You stop how the punctuation is. Like, don't worry about the line breaks. You just keep reading and you read it with the punctuation. And that is a key to comprehending poetry.
Interesting.
Thank you. Pat said, I found the Gilded series on KU. My library did not have the series. Oh, I'm glad you found it. Pat said, Cajun, the sun is shining here in Windsor, Virginia. It is 92 and feels like 102, but the humidity is 70%. Ooh. And Cajun said, got to 70%. Oh, Amy finished Murder at First Slice, 5 stars. I give 5 stars. Let us celebrate. I love that series. It was so good. Let me see. Congrats, Amy. I'm on 105. I'm slowly getting through this thing. Nice, Tanya. I have both of these books, Emily. I haven't cracked them yet, though.
They're good.
Anita said, I'm on 95% in all aboard for Murder. I will definitely finish it next sprint. Excellent. Congratulations to anyone who finished a book tonight. Congrats from me too. Cation said, haha, characters in my book are arguing about the best mayo for tomato sandwiches. Yet it is set in the South. Yes, I've had that conversation more than once. LOL, that's funny. Jill said, changed reading to Through the Smoke up to page 87. Nice. And Tanya said, cool, Sarah. Ate dinner and watched the NASCAR race. Jill said, having chicken cacciatore for dinner. Nice. Cat and Too Many Books said, hi, Tanya. Jill says, happy birthday to Kim. Jill said, 88 degrees right now and humid. Jill said, poor Cairo. Yeah, I'm ready for him just to have the surgery because I know that he's, not feeling great.
He'll feel much better when it's all done.
But it's so much better. I didn't put up a picture, but I have a picture of his face the day after I took him to the pet hospital. And oh my gosh, it was so swollen. Oh, it was so swollen. Anita said, I've got a bunch of audiobooks from the sale from Audible. Me too. I hope everyone think goes well for Cairo. Give him hugs. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Jill said, thanks, everyone. I grabbed several books in the sale, too. I grabbed some favorites that I always wanted to reread and re-listen to. Nice. Cinnamon Twisted. I absolutely love the cover. It's so cute. Yes,
Right.
I think that whole series, they have good covers. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Anita said, Elizabeth, the cozy mysteries I bought from Audible were all $2 or $3. Me too. Me too. Yes.
I'm still scrolling through. I'm on page 40 of 88 now. I haven't found any cozy mysteries. If there's none in this list, I'll do a search like Tiffany said. But I'm hoping maybe the cheaper ones are at the end, and I'll get to
I
them
couldn't
eventually.
find the list of all books that you're like, I couldn't find it.
I just did a Google search. It said put like Audible sale today, and I got this list of 88 pages.
Oh. Hopping off. See everyone soon. Bye, Mary Jo. I spent all week angsting over what to buy at the Audible sale. Filled my cart so full the Audible told me I exceeded my limit, so I had to
That's hilarious.
Why would they cut you off?
Right? No, I want to buy all these things. No, you cannot.
Right? We don't want you.
No, you shall not pass.
That's crazy, Cav.
I actually have to say, though, I just bought, the reason I didn't get it on that is because just a couple weeks ago, I bought a bunch of stuff on Chirp. That was, they had a couple audio for like $2.99, $3.99, so I grabbed a couple there.
Well, Cav, I've never heard of such a thing. Pat said the meals are good, but sometimes the cooking staff get confused on breakfast. Sausage, biscuits, and gravy 3 times a week. This morning was French toast and sausage patty, lunch barbecue, pork loin, and cabbage. Wow. What?
If you buy all of your audio books now, they can't raise the price on it later. So you own everything you wanted. Now they won't charge an extra dollar.
After I had my gallbladder surgery, I was hospitalized because I developed an infection in my vein in my leg that was from like my groin all the way to my ankle in 2 veins. And what was the one thing that I enjoyed about being hospitalized was like, I don't have to figure out meals. And I just make a selection and they come delivered to me. And then the dishes get taken away from me.
So the fun part was when I was in for those 4 glorious months was I had no say. It was like you got to pick at the beginning, like stuff you won't eat, like I won't eat pork or I won't eat whatever, right?
Right.
And they were kind of preference you to that. So when I was back in last summer for those 3 weeks, now they have menus. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Where was this last year? Because I could have totally gone for this. Like, it's not a full menu. They give you like 1 of 3 choices, but at least it's a choice.
Right. Like,
You know?
I had a menu where I could make choices, and then because my blood pressure runs high sometimes, I was on like a low sodium diet. So like at one point they called and they're like, you're now over your sodium limit. You can't get that. I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah.
Hi, Missy. We haven't seen your face yet. But Pat's eating like a queen. From the sounds of it. Hi.
Oh boy. Oh. Sorry, I lost my spot.
You're fine.
Black eyed peas and dinner tonight. Overall sounds, I mean, I know you want to go home, but yeah, at least the food is.
Try to make the best of it as much as you can.
Okay, yeah. Tanya says, bye, Mary Jo. That Manor for Sale reminds me of a little of an old British comedy from the 80s, To the Manor Born, which is one of my favorites. So nice. I love the Monica Ferris series. And Tanya said, I've noticed the description for the next Stephanie Plum book coming out at the end of November tells you who she married, which is a cliffhanger at the end of the last one.
Well, that's not cool.
Yeah, why would they do that? Oh my gosh.
Imagine you're just picking up the series for the first time and you're starting on book 1 and you happen to see the back of book 33. I'd be mad.
No, I take more offense that I've suffered through that love triangle for 32 books, and then you're going to tell me the back of the book? No, I take offense. I mean, I haven't seen it, and now I refuse to look, but
I know I'm guilty of it because I'll sometimes read the back of the book on my channel for certain things, but I really got to stop doing it because I usually don't do it. I very rarely actually do it in real, you know what I mean? When I'm reading a book myself.
Yeah.
So I did this to myself. I was reading This Kingdom Will Not Kill Me earlier this month. and there was a character, and I wanted to know, like, is he the love interest? I just need to know, is this the love interest for this character? So I Googled it, and it gave me a whole big plot twist reveal for this character that I didn't know yet. It hadn't been revealed yet. And I was like, oh crap, I just spoiled it for myself. So don't do Google searches. Note to self.
The moral of the story is
Mm. That is weird. Why is it doing this? Okay. And everybody's saying thanks for the heads up. Yes, absolutely. My name is Maury, and I have read and reread this entire series. The first is probably my least favorite of the series. Hello, Maury. Thank you for joining us. I'm not sure which series you were talking about. This
The Monica Ferris.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. When I read it, I was like, oh, thanks for telling me that. Yeah, Tanya, thanks for letting us know. As a writer, those ads make me really angry, Elizabeth. I bet, Tanya. Yeah. I agree completely, Tiffany. Yeah, it's hard. Elizabeth, sorry, Ellie Alexander put a video out saying to buy and hoard physical books.
I'm on it.
Why? I'm just curious. I'm going to have to watch this video because I want to know, like, what is her logic and reasoning behind why we should do that. Not that I'm objecting to doing that.
I mean, I do that anyway, so
I wonder if
I'm good with that.
because, well, I mean, physical books, right? Like, I guess, like the AI stuff. If somebody writes an AI book, you could buy a physical copy, like self-pub, right?
Mhm.
But maybe she means like because they haven't been altered yet, they haven't been changed yet, they haven't been,
Or like, I know a lot of books are getting revised
Yes.
to become more modernized, like Roald Dahl
Right.
they're revising to remove some problematic things that are in that
Right.
that like were of the time, but now we're like, no, this is not okay.
What they did to pretty much most of Agatha Christie's stuff, to my understanding.
They didn't do for the one that I just read.
Maybe they did. They just.
I mean, the one that I just read was very sexist, very fat phobic, very racist. And at one point, one of the characters says, basically, if someone has a cognitive impairment, they should just be killed. And I'm like, what?
Well, how old is your edition?
I was like, holy cow.
How old? Yeah, good question, Elizabeth. How old was your edition?
But I mean, I know they changed a lot with, and then there were none. But
yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. Jill said, that's awful, Barbara. Pat said, gonna tell y'all good night. See y'all tomorrow. Take care. Good night.
And I'm going to tell y'all good night, too. Now that Emily's back, I didn't want to go and leave just a couple people. So anyway, yeah, so my husband's waiting on me in there with the flow marching. So
Yes.
y'all have a good night.
Have a great
And
night.
sorry I missed last week. We had a memorial service to go to, but
Oh, no,
glad to
absolutely.
see you all today. And
Yes.
we'll see you later.
Goodbye. Have a good day for joining us.
Wait, before you go, oh shoot, I was gonna ask her if she had anything coming up on her channel.
Oh,
I think she was filming her August, like what she's going to read in August. So probably
Yes.
that's coming up.
she was filming her August to be read. Oh, it is. Kenya says good night. And night to Pat. Kat said, I finished Heartstopper Volume 6. Yay! We shall celebrate.
My niece loves that series.
And The Secret Lives of Murderers' Wives, 4.5, which took me through the thriller era and haven't read it yet. It's such a good thriller. Is it scary? And I don't know how long you were here for or how well you know me, but I am being dead serious when I tell you that my scary level is it's a great pumpkin Charlie Brown. Like, think of Scooby-Doo. I would be Scooby-Doo underneath the table. Monster at the end of the book level. I like thriller, like twists, and I want it to, shock me, but I'm just asking before I get into it because you may know this. I don't know how long you've been around, but my rule is if you give me a suggestion after I tell you all this and it scares me, I get to call you at 3 a.m. and you sit up with me because I can't sleep. I'm just teasing. I'm like, okay, I'm kidding. I'm not going to really do that. Maybe.
I wanted to point this out just because I found this out this week and I am just absolutely enthralled by it and I can't wait to watch it because it reminded me when you said the monster at the end of this book, which is Grover, which is Sesame Street, right? I don't know if you all heard, but there's a Sesame Street special that's going to be on Netflix, co-starring Post Malone. And he comes to Sesame Street and helps the characters on Sesame Street get prepared for a big storm that's going to come. And I saw some of the clips, and he looks the way he looks, but he is the most charming individual, and he's so cute with do you know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't have asked for it's the cutest thing. So if anyone's interested in either the Muppets or Post Malone, there's the crossover you didn't know you needed.
Both. I really, I like him.
I just thought it would be super cute, and I might have to watch it.
Absolutely. Let's see. Secret Lives of Murderers' Wives. I actually think I have that on my TBR, Kat. Thank you. Jill said pretty. Heading out. Thanks for sprints and bookish chats. Thanks, Maury. Have a great one. Thanks for joining us. We're here every Sunday. You might know that already. We're here tomorrow on Sarah's channel.
Yes, ma'am.
Sarah, what's your new coffee chat?
You're going to make me think about it. Iced coffee and cozy books.
Thank you. At 7 p.m. I'm sorry, I don't have it memorized because I just have it, on
Neither do I, Tiffany. Don't worry.
Read the first 2 chapters in Spencer's Mountain. Very nice, Amy. Amy says, yay, Kat. Another 20 pages in. Nice, Tanya. Amy says bye to Maury. Cajun got to 81%. Nice, Cajun. I finished All Aboard for Murder, and I'm either giving it 4 or 5 stars. I haven't decided yet. We shall celebrate. Anita, congrats. Finished my chapters for the Jance books and sent my review to the other gals. I still don't think I'm a fan of Walker. Oh, no. Sherry said, I need to put this on my calendar. I forgot, and I really like the reading sprints. Hello, Sherry.
Welcome.
We are here every Sunday starting at 4 Eastern. I don't know what time zone you're in, but Eastern time, 4. And tomorrow we will be on this one's channel below me, Sarah. Her channel is
Iced Coffee and Cozy Books.
Cozy Books. I'm going to eventually remember it.
I'll change it again.
Because I always want to say reading category romance. No.
Also known as.
At 7 p.m.
Thank you.
Anita said, then I read Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I'm at 41%. Very nice. People saying goodnight to Elizabeth. Keisha says, oh, poor George.
I know.
Got to page 102 and through the smoke. Congrats to all those who finished. Kim said, Pat, it's one of my favorite series. Cajun said, I enjoy it. Yes, Shel Silverstein, me too. Kim said, Pat, I also love the Lucy Stone series. Shel Silverstein was a great songwriter too. Oh, I don't know that I knew that. Interesting. Thank you. I might have known it, but I don't know that I did. Just asking, was it wrong of me to ask for mouth to mouth?
No, it was not.
Barbara?
I heartily approve.
Barbara,
You don't ask, you don't know. Never hurts to ask.
You, a woman once told me, "You have not because you ask not." What is the worst they're going to tell you? No.
No.
Well, you had not before you asked, so you're in the same position as you were. But they might say yes.
We sound like we're talking in Shel Silverstein right now. Just so we all. Okay. So let's see. I have a book of Robert Frost poems I haven't finished yet. Nice. I hope Cairo will be okay through his surgery. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Anita. White House Mystery Series by Julie Heisey are part of the Audible sale. If anyone is looking, I think $3.43 or so. Thank you, Debbie.
And they're also Audible exclusives too. So.
Oh God. Anita said, "Hey, Missy."
Yeah.
Sorry, Missy loves you so much. She's cuddling with you. It's so cute.
Yeah, she likes to do that.
Toya said, "Finished Lights Out." Hold on. I'll celebrate, Toya.
That's the scary one, or well, the dark one, right? Dark romance.
It's like a
dark gray romance.
Gray.
Morally gray romance.
Well, it's like I wouldn't consider it dark in the same way of like I think of dark romance, but I think it's
darker romance.
But like I don't really feel like it is because I am not a dark romance fan. But and it's very comedic. It's kind of like a like Butcher and Blackbird's considered a dark romance, but it's like a kind of got that comedic satirical
comedic. A comedic dark. Yeah, okay.
And now I'm reading a romance called Summer's Echo. Very nice. Ellie is worried about the AI companies are buying books, scanning them, and destroying them, which is legal. Old manuscripts lost to history.
Well, that's sad.
Why are they destroying them?
So that way no one else will have that property, maybe?
But why wouldn't they? Oh, I'll have to watch her video.
Yeah, I'll have to watch her videos now. It's weird.
Pat said, I cannot choose my meals. I wish I could, because like I said, the coffee stinks. And I told the kitchen supervisor when I came here that I drink hot tea, not coffee. I might have had hot tea once a week. Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
I put on my thing, Pat, that I will only drink tea. And for 4 months, all I ever got was hot water. Not a single tea bag, only hot water.
Wow.
That's so weird.
Right? Anita said, "Good night. Have a good week" to Elizabeth. Lots of people saying good night to Pat and good night, Elizabeth. Didn't Silverstein write A Boy Named Sue? Oh, really? The Johnny Cash song?
Really?
Oh, okay.
You just now look up what Shelf Silverstein wrote.
Yes, he did. Oh, she said yes. And all of Dr. Hook's songs and Hey Loretta by Loretta Lynn.
Huh.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Oh, and What If by Bobby Bear. Current read is Bourbon and Lies. Hello. I tried that series. I don't know. Are you enjoying it? I hope you're enjoying it. It is 7:30, so I don't think we're going to do another sprint because it would be like 10 minutes.
Right.
So I will ask y'all, what do you have going up on your channel this week?
Well, I've been very unmotivated last week, so I still have my June and July wrap-ups I need to post and my August TBR. And that's about it because this time next week I'll be preparing to go back to work.
The bad place.
Well, and it's really going to be interesting because right now they're doing construction on the street right by like the student parking lot and then where the buses drop off kids. And so they can't access that parking lot. And the city assured our high school that construction will be done in time for school to open. We got 1 week to finish it. We shall see. How about you, Sarah? What do you got coming up?
I have been jumping back into BookTube. So today I had my vlog for last week go up. I've already filmed and uploaded tomorrow's video, which is going to be my weekly wrap up, like the books that I read. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to be doing my Harlequin anticipated reads video.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you, Tiff?
I tomorrow will have my how I've done on my series mid-year. So like the new series that I wanted to start. It does not include series that weren't on that list that I've started here.
But we're not going to talk about those.
We'll talk about that one time at the very end of the year. But no need to talk about it now.
That would, Tiffany, that would legitimately be a fun video. Like, these are all the series I started that were not on this list.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I wonder how many that would be.
It's a lot. Okay. And
We're not here to judge,
that's not
Tiffany.
what the topic is.
We listen and we do not judge.
Absolutely.
That's right. But the topic is what series from that list have I started? So that'll come out. And then my other video this week is the questions that I might use for Family Feud. There's way more questions than what I'll probably use. But one, I don't know which questions I want to use right now. And two, I want to make sure I have enough because the panel is an hour. So I want to make sure I have enough questions.
Yeah, it's hard to have more.
Want to, so I'm like, okay, there's probably too many. So I just put them all in the video and said, like, you can answer how many you want, but like, if you can answer like at least 5, but if you do more than 5, that's great. But, or if you have other questions too, if you're like, because I mean, these are all just like random, so it could be for, any, but, so that'll come out later this week. So it's Cozy Mystery Family Feud. My panel is Surviving a Cozy Mystery Village, but, any of the questions will be fine for the Family Feud.
Nice.
So that'll be coming out later. And then I might have another short, like some shorts coming out too, but we'll see about that. Tanya said, thanks for the sprints, ladies. It was lots of fun. Thanks so much for the sprints. Have a great evening. Yes. So I'll say again that sprints are on Sarah's channel tomorrow. And if you aren't able to make that, just so you know, Tuesday at 7, I think it is. I think it's 7. I'm going to be interviewing Misty Simon. Misty is fantastic. She writes several series. Her diner series is really great, and it's got a third one coming out soon. And she's just hilarious and fantastic. She does a lot of like writers groups and different things too. So if you're interested in that side of things, she's a great one to come for. And I think it starts at 7. I already have the thumbnail up, so it would say. I just don't remember off the top of my head what time we decided on, but I know I already have the thumbnail up, so you should be able to look and see. And that is Tuesday. So I'm really excited about that. Jill said, thanks for the sprints. Fun as always. And he said, thanks for the sprints, everyone. Have a good night. Be safe. Stay cozy. See y'all soon. And Amy said, have a good night, everyone. With that, I will say thanks to Fiona and Blake and Elizabeth. Is that everybody who was with us earlier?
Mm-hmm.
It is 7 p.m., Tiffany.
Oh, thank you. And thank you to Emily and to Sarah as well. And we shall see you all tomorrow evening. Have a great night, everyone.
Bye, ladies. Bye, Tiffany. Bye, Emily.
Bye. Bye, Emily.